You are a go.
Hey, we are in our anger management class. Wanted to invite you along because you know what? I just realized the other day I had some sensations inside and I was trying to fight it and say, that's not anger. That's not anger. And then I just admitted it so I could let it go. And so we know that anger is a common emotion and sometimes it's not serving us. So we just want to invite you to join us. We'll put the link below and see you inside.
Yes, wait. I want to be able. Let's just give these guys a little insight. You know, the reason why we're going live is because we want you to know that we are active. We're doing it. We're putting our butts on the line. We're in the game. We are addressing our look. We all have some level of ugliness in us, and there's nothing wrong with it, right? But there's something happened when you were a child that we said, "Oh, being ugly is dangerous. Being ugly is fearful. Being ugly," and your ugly could look like however, screaming, complaining, sad, whatever your ugly is, you have it, right? And I think what's really important is that when, like Tammy was saying, when you admit it, like when you just acknowledge it and you accept it, now you have power. Now you could realign yourself, right? You can realign yourself and then get into action. And how do we get into action? We like doing it through brain training. Some people like doing it through physical. Some people like doing it through prayer and meditation. Look, whatever works for you. We like bringing all that in and creating a customized do it for you system. Hi there, Miss Miranda. So you were saying to accept it. So there's something that happens when we accept our ugliness. Mm-hmm. What happens? What happens, Tammy, when you accept, like, I screwed up, I messed up, I did something wrong? Like, what's important about admitting that?
Well, it might be, it depends on a bunch of stuff. However, if you're the kind of person that might be a bit of a perfectionist, or maybe you thought that you needed to be a perfectionist so that other people would like you, and you have a little bit of people pleasing in you, then it feels really important to hide those ugly parts, right? Yes. And when I was hiding those ugly parts, then they kept having power because I didn't ever admit to it.
Yeah. And we know that the brain loves patterns. The brain loves patterns. So if there's an emotion and there's a safety mechanism, it's going to link and it's going to collapse it. And look, we needed this because growing up, we needed to be safe, right? We needed to protect ourselves. And we didn't know how to cope. We coped the best way we knew how. So some of us developed anger, and we developed that in patterns.
Exactly. And so then admitting it first, but then because I know what to do about it, and that's what the class is all about, is that, guess what? You'll get to admit it. You get to show that ugly part of you because, gosh, we have clients, guys. We know that you're thinking just like we think. All right. There's nothing to hide. We all have these ugly, horrible thoughts that happen. But if we know what to do about them, so we can interrupt them and drive our brain to what we really want, right? Inner peace, love, joy, and happiness, then we get more of that. Yep. So this part that's hidden will continue to drive you to continue that pattern until you are willing to admit it and find those resources and let that all go. So
very good. Yeah. Very, very, very exciting stuff. Very empowering stuff. And I think the number one thing that I would love to say is stay in the conversation, make the difference in your life and the lives of others. And only by admitting our faults, admitting that, like, there's some freedom to that. So come join us. The link is below, and learn how to deal with your anger, your emotions, your behaviors, your actions, or their lack of. It's either too much or not enough. So love being with you guys, and we'll see you in the class. Give me 1 second.
Perfect.